Going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Hopefully you guys are doing well. So Coach Eric right here, got Coach Chris right there. He's trying to figure all this little technology stuff going on, but hopefully you guys are doing well. So
I love me some tech.
yeah, so today we're going to be talking about the future of health and fitness coaching, right? So a lot going on in the world. If you guys have not noticed, could just be me, but I pay attention to all this stuff. But there is a lot going on, guys. Both it could be positive and a lot of negative to outweigh all that stuff. So to me, it's like, why not sit here and talk about the future if we can, right? I mean, I'm always going to say, I'm always going to try to see where the puck is going and anticipate and make my next moves the best of my ability, and just for my business, for my students, everything going forward. So yeah, guys, welcome to the stream, Instagram, Facebook. So let's talk about this really quick. Anything you want to say really quick before we're going to present a quick little infographic that talks about the future of health and fitness coaching. So do you have anything to say?
No, besides what you said, I mean, you just got to be, you got to see around the corner. I remember I was in Ty Lopez's Business Builder, and that's the biggest thing he said is you got to see around the corner where things are going, right? So that's what we're going to talk about, really the health or the future of health and fitness coaching, and to help you guys kind of get a lens where you guys can see around the corner, make sure you guys are up to date on everything.
Yep, absolutely. So let's go. Can we go ahead and show that? Okay, guys. So I know right here on Instagram it sucks because you guys can't see this. I'll go ahead and just move this really quick, but it's an image, and I'm going to actually have a post on this ready on our feed in the next like 30 minutes. So you guys can head on over there to check that out. But what I want to do is just read off some of this stuff that's going on. And what's up, Gary? So right here, right, if we have two different categories, we have a brick and mortar situation here for the future. Then we have online coaching. So I don't know how many of you guys are doing online coaching. Some of you guys might be doing in-person coaching. It's cool. Honestly, we always advocate to our students to do both. But here's what I want you guys to see what's going forward in the future and try to anticipate. So if we look at like the negatives on a brick and mortar type of situation, that could be in person, right? It's a low capacity ceiling, right? And if we look at the online side, it's no capacity ceiling, right? Because when you're doing online coaching, you're not sitting there paying an overhead to a gym, or you're not giving any type of commission to the gym owner, right? Or the gym itself is not literally screwing you over, taking what, 70% of your clientele and just that base commission. That's horrible. So you want to read the next one?
Yeah, and the next one, if you look at the brick and mortar, right, it's the negative part about it, it's too much one-to-one,
Yep.
right, when you're doing in-person training. But on the online side of things, you can actually do one-to-one, and you can do one-to-many, which is like a group coaching fashion as well, too, which we teach in Accelerator program.
So online's more scalable, guys.
It's more scalable.
All right, let's go to the number 3 one on the brick and mortar. So the negative part is you're trading time for money. You guys know this already, that you guys are trading time for money. And gas prices are going up. You guys have to spend time in traffic, right? So you have to take all those variables in consideration. So now if we go to online coaching, the positive situation with that is you guys leverage time. You guys can pop up your laptops, your phones, and coach people online from anywhere. That's the beauty of it.
Yep. Okay. Now the next one, if we look at the brick and mortar, right, the negatives is you're confined by location, right? So again, when you're an in-person coach, or even like an in-person, nutrition consultant, registered dietitian, you're confined by location, about a 3 to 10 mile radius. When you're online, you can reach people that are all across like the US, all across the world, right? So you have a lot of location freedom.
Yep. Okay, next one is on the brick and mortar side. And in person, it's transactional, and it really is. It kind of goes back to the whole thing with the time. What's it called? The time trading time for dollars. It's just you, one person. So you're doing a transactional thing right here with like that one-to-one person. If you're online, it's more transformational, right? Because you can customize that program, you can tailor it to them, and you can sell it at a higher premium.
Yeah. Okay. So the next one, we got 2 more. Okay. Stay with us. So on the left side with the brick and mortar, some of the negatives, it's a lot of hand holding on there. Okay. Because look, people come to you basically for just 2 things, right? It's like, if you're a personal trainer, they come for you to really count their reps and sets, right? The second one, if you're like a nutritionist or a registered dietitian, they come for you just for nutritional advice, okay? If you're online, you could have a huge, multi-dimensional type of skill sets to where it's like you could do, personal training and fitness program. You could do nutrition consulting. You could do stress management. You could do, be a sleep hygienist. You could do mindset, lifestyle, habit building, so many different things that makes you multidimensional as a coach.
And Gary, I appreciate the honesty, man. I mean, I'm telling you, God works in mysterious ways for you to hop on these lives, but I know, man, and that's why you're working with us. you're in good hands, and we're going to get you out of that situation. Okay, guys, the last point on this, right? The last negative side for brick and mortar / in-person is you're getting paid for what you do, right? And again, on the online side, you're getting paid for an outcome you provide. And that's what we teach to our students, right? Is you're not charging for your time, you're charging for that outcome that you're able to provide, right? Whether that's like an 8 to 12 week outcome, whether it's longer. But again, you have that ability to sit there and charge a higher premium of $1,000 or $3,000 for an outcome, and not charge per hour or just your time one-to-one like that. So again, in the grand scheme of things, right? All those things that we talked about on the brick and mortar and in-person side, it's not sustainable, guys. It really isn't. And that's why we titled this The Future of Health and Fitness Coaching. So I'm not saying to stop everything with in-person. I'm just saying if you're not doing online, you're not thinking bigger and pushing your brand and your business to online because of all the greens that we listed out there and all the pros, then it's something you guys need to take into consideration.
Yeah, so a couple things we can help you guys out with free resource that you guys can build the hybrid model or even go online is through our Facebook group, right? So you guys, if you're watching this on Instagram, go to our link tree, join our Facebook group. You can get the digital copy of our book, Rise of the Fit Pros. You can get the audio version of that. The second thing is you can get a 5-video series on how you can start your online business to get your first 1 or 2 clients. So just go to our Facebook group, the link tree. If you're on Instagram, obviously some of you guys are watching the Facebook group. You guys can see it in the guides. If you're on Facebook profile, I'll link it up on the comments. If you guys are on LinkedIn, I'll link it up on the comments. But yeah, other than that, hopefully this was helpful. Like we said, you got to see around the corner where things are going. As you being the health and fitness professional, if you're not seeing around the corner where things are going, you will be left behind, right? And then nobody wants to be left behind, okay? So start thinking about where things are going, where the puck's going, seeing around the corner as a health and fitness professional. And if you're not online, if you don't have a hybrid model of being online, man, all I can say is this. I pray for you, right? Because you got to start waking up. You got to start waking up.
All right, guys, much love. Talk to you soon.